All right, what's going on? Got a new comic book day. I'm pretty late. New comic book day was on Wednesday. It is now Saturday, so yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I finally got them, so that's fun. Got 4 this week. Got 2 new ones, and then one that I just like the cover for. But let's start this off with just the nice little variant I saw from Sonic the Hedgehog Metal Legion. Uh, I read the free comic book day one for this, and it was funny. I didn't really keep up with any of the story, but I really liked the cover here. That, you got Flash, Knuckles, Shadow with Batman. Sonic with Flash and Knuckles with Superman up there. Look at that. I just really like the cover. The first story was actually pretty good in free comic book day. There was a scene with Batman asking Shadow, it's like who'd you lose? Because like Shadow lost that young girl that like was his friend. So Batman and Shadow, it was a pretty good pairing. But yeah, I just got this because I'll probably put it on my wall just because it's a cool cover. So yeah, so 3 that I actually read. Let's start off with the Deadman. So this is from the Ice Cream Man people. It's a really pretty popular horror comic right now. I think they're like 50, 60 issues in, something like that maybe. Really, really popular horror. Haven't read it. Plan to. I'll probably read it once if I see like a volume somewhere, I'll probably get it, but it looks cool. But yeah, Deadman, and this is the new DC All-In thing. So Boston Brand, I love Deadman. He's really funny. And this comic, it was great. I loved every second of it. He's kind of like Dr. Sleep and like Dr. House combined but dead. That's the best way to describe it. Like, he helps out people that are dying like get to the afterlife. So he kind of like goes on like his shift as a janitor in a hospital and like just make sure the transition from life to death like goes well, and some weird stuff starts happening. There's some like weird devil stuff. He contorts into some like SCP being, which was really cool to see. I don't know, it was really cool. There's some cool like little demons in it. You can see here, this is where he like contorts himself. He turns into like that one, the Ice Cream Man guy from Legion, if you've seen that movie. So that was really cool. They're setting up some like weird villain that has like demon daughters that wear like skin suits of like normal people, and they're like 100 years old. So I don't know. There's a full page of his little suit, Deadman. I don't know. It's really fun. The text and is just very, very. It's just very tight. Everything works. Like, there's a lot. Like, I mean, that's more than the usual comic, just of text bubbles, and it's all really interesting. Like, just the ghost world. Like, I love DC Justice League Dark. He's kind of a part of it a little bit, but like the DC Dark magic, like Zatanna, John Constantine. It's just all there. I love it so much. So I'm really glad that he's getting his own series. I don't know if it's a limited series. I would assume it's probably 6 or 12 issues. But yeah, I was reading that and I'm like, this is awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited to keep reading that. And then we got Batman number 10 of Matt Fraction. So we're almost to issue 12. And this has been solid every single time. It hasn't missed. I love this run of Batman. Vandal Savage is the mayor at the moment. Him and like Poison Ivy are taking over, making like Gotham kind of authoritarian, taking over it. Like him and Jim Gordon kind of go at it. There's a new villain called the Minotaur. They showed him again a little bit in this one. He's really cool. He's like some weird like financier guy that controls the strings are behind the curtain of Gotham or whatever. But that's really cool. And this is just Batman kind of like on the run from Vandal Savage's like police force. They're taking out all of his his like hideouts, so he doesn't have anywhere to run, because they're trying to get Batman, like get him to prison, get all that. They got Barbara Gordon. I didn't read that line because I don't really care, to be honest. I might when a trade comes out, or I don't know if it was a one shot or if it's still ongoing or limited. I don't remember, but if a trade comes out, I'll probably read it. But right now I could really care less. But so Batman, he, sees that people are kind of like wondering if the Batman is still there. So he's like, all right, I still got to go and help out people. So he does that. People are seeing him do things when on TV, Vandal Savage is like, hey, the Batman's gone. I mean, we solved it. We're really close to getting him into prison. So, that's whatever. But so Batman, he's getting that. He sees Catwoman appearance. That was cool. Yeah, her design was interesting. Just like it looks kind of like something out of like a sketch, for like some like fashion. I don't know, but yeah, so that was interesting. What else happened here? Oh, okay, yeah. So the coolest one was that Batman's like, all right, I need to let people know I'm here, and then he makes the Bat Signal 2.0. It's like a bunch of it's like 20,000 drones. He puts them up in the sky, lights it up. One of the best like comic panel enders there is. It's this one. It's just him up on a gargoyle or whatever, and just he's there. So I don't know. I'm really interested to see they're going after Vandal Savage. I'm assuming in these next two will be like the big boss fight or whatever. But I don't know. Seeing that got choked up a little bit. I'm like, that's my guy. I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, that was great. I love these little it starts off. He's done it a few times, but like they do these phone things of just like communicating to each other through like phones. They've done it with like the newscasters. I like that. And there's just like a lot of different angles you don't see in a lot of comics. Like there's like a first person view of like one of the police officers just in like a small little panel. But I thought that was pretty cool because I feel like you don't really see first person views in a comic panel because I feel like it can throw it off. But it was really cool. I just like when they change it up. So we have one more. This I just randomly saw on the League of Comic Book website or whatever. It was called The Devil in the Herd. And I saw this cover and I was like, that looks pretty damn cool. And yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing ever, but for a one shot, so it was just like, I mean, the price, I mean, it's little, it's got some heft to it, but I think it was like $7.99, but I get the 30% off, so it makes it okay. But for a one shot, I mean, it was solid. I know I saw a lot of people complaining about it. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I love one shots just because that's the story. You don't have to read Compendium A, that has 5 million pages, but then you also have to get the other volume that isn't included in the compendium, but you don't want to read the compendium because it's something else is in the omnibus. Reading, they don't make it easy sometimes. It's very annoying, but that's why I just love one shots. It's just short little stories. Like my favorite comics to read are usually miniseries, just because they have it planned out and they usually won't ruin it. Just like, I mean, inevitably what will happen with the Absolute Universe, like Batman. I mean, Batman, in my opinion, hasn't missed, but I mean, they're probably going to keep that thing on life support until the end. So it's bound to have some stinkers here just because the writers don't have any time to do it because DC wants to push it out so much. But hopefully that doesn't happen. But that's why I love one-shots, because it's just one concise story. Like, you look at, my favorites are like 6 issues, 12 issues, miniseries. Perfect. Like Watchmen, 12 issues. One of the best comics ever written. Green Arrow, right now, 6 issues. First one, awesome. I cannot wait to see where they're going with this. But this is literally just a guy, an outlaw, that is being stalked by the devil. Go figure. And the devil's design is sweet. He's like the charming, like, Lucifer. I really liked it. He sees him. One of his first, appearances is just, you could, make this a short film. It would be so cool. Of just, a bunch of the ox or whatever. And he just sees him right in the middle there looking at him with that red eyes and smile. I really like the devil's design in this. It was sick. But yeah, you find out, the guys, of course, why is the devil stalking him? Because he's a bad man, of course. It's very, very, very simple, the plot, which I get why people kind of complain about it, what I saw. But he's making him see visions, some devil stuff. It's just cool. I love Western, horror. It's just cool. Art is kind of simple, but it's effective. It's pretty expressive. It's kind of like Drag Me to Hell a little bit. That's what I would say. But yeah, there are some really cool panels, and I just like how he's just screwing with him the entire time. He faces upside down like a bat to him, just talking shit. I don't know. I love whenever like people do like the devil like that, where he's just like this kind of swagged up guy talking shit to you. He's like wearing the perfect clothes and just whatever. But yeah, so very successful new comic book day. Very late. I think a lot of stuff is next week, so I'm really excited. I think the Godzilla Odyssey comes out next week. I don't know. There's like 8 things. I know they just announced the DC Pride covers. I didn't really like a lot of them except the Batwoman one. I added that to my pull list. That Batwoman one looks awesome. It's like her with a bunch of like Greek statues. I read the first Batwoman Next Level. I didn't really understand it. I've never really been interested in Cassandra Cain. I have her volume, I think it's Elegy, I think is what it's called, in my list. But yeah, the new All-In one, All-In has been kind of okay. I didn't like that one. Zatanna was a decent one, but I'm going to wait for the trade paperback. All I'm waiting for is the Etrigan comic. It's all I want. They announced it. He's the biggest one on the poster, and they haven't announced anything. I don't get it. He hasn't had a comic in like a million years, and I want to read it. I don't know who's writing it. I don't know who's the artist. I just know that it exists. He's on the poster. He has the biggest head out of Slade, Zatanna, I think Deadman's on there, Firestorm, somebody else. But where is his comic? I don't know. Stupid. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. If you have any recommendations or anything like that, please put them in the comments, and I hope you have a great weekend.